critically acclaimed WWE progressive. A triple threat of protection with home.
I'm in 10 years. The Rated R suit against Roman Reigns' cousin, main event Jey Uso and Daniel Bryan at FASTLINE.
Why did you agree to this match with Nia? It's not. What am I thinking? This is not because of me. This is last week, and Reginald is still in your head. Reginald is not the ego. You know, I know you accomplished a lot. Think I'm gonna come out there and save you.
Well, here on Friday Night Women's Championship against Nia.
But right now, Sasha Banks had better focus on this Sunday at FASTLINE quite yet.
Yeah, and this Sunday at FASTLINE to take on Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for the double set to square off at WrestleMania if Sasha can
of a lifetime to challenge Sasha for this monstrous task in front of her in one half.
And here, tag team partner Shayna Baszler.
Nia Jax, no matter what happens prior to this Sunday at FASTLINE.
With her here tonight, that is because Nia is giving Reginald. Nia told me earlier on.
I don't know what's going on between Reginald and Sasha Banks. I know they won't
have this championship match here tonight and WWE on SmackDown.
Championship!
She is one half of the WWE Women's. She is the SmackDown Women's.
Banks, a 6-time women's champion, 5 times on the other side, 2-time tag team champion, 1 time. Match tonight, Corey, could not only affect what happens this Sunday.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a woman competing on a higher level than
Sasha Banks, looking to use quickness and speed as she takes up and driving Nia Jax into the second turnbuckle.
Dominating the challenger.
And Sasha
was overconfident. Look at this Banks statement.
Up. And now the big elbow dropping Banks.
Matchup.
And Nia, you saw the
check out this display of power.
In her face first, middle of the ring.
That could do it. From Nia Jax, should have hooked the leg a little bit deeper of a.
Another slam by Jax. With the SmackDown Women's title, and Banks able to survive.
Sasha, Nia needs to stay the course.
Sasha with a.
This could be it. We could have a new champion.
Again, cover. Innovation starting to set in.
Nia's momentum continuing to.
Bianca Belair marching her way. Jax, Sasha looking to climb back into a match.
No one on the roster is Nia-proof, as we've seen.
To the leg, Banks kicks out. You notice Bianca Belair dominating this match, and Sasha's in trouble. Bianca's continued to increase her momentum. This has been a totally one-sided. Jax with ease. This is the SmackDown.
Oh my God!
Whippers.
Banks is out. Cover her.
To win.
Honestly believe if Nia, boom, unbelievable.
Nia, is she questioning herself now?
Boss is in trouble.
And again, if Sasha taps.
And right now, Jax testing the limits of the human anatomy.
Get to this.
I have no answer for you. Nia on the ankle, Banks.
Looking for a sunset flip. Nia.
Reverse meteor to the back, covered by the champion.
Gasp.
It very well may have been. As we look once again.
Yeah, there's the meteor to the back of the slinging Banks out of the ring.
That's just a battle
to Jax. And now Sasha Banks back into the ring. To her feet.
This is not going to end well.
Allow Banks to move out of it. Now trying to wrestle Nia to the floor. Center of the ring. And Baszler and Bianca now get in the. Oh my God! No. The official was distracted. No. Baszler.
No.
And now Sasha Banks with an opportunity.
And still, the SmackDown Women's.
No way Sasha beat Nia Jax tonight, but we were proving.
The SmackDown Women's Championship.
Yeah, thanks to an assist.
Page before this Sunday at FASTLINE.
Because in titles against the boss, Sasha Banks.
Edge versus Jey Uso, the winner to be the special.
It looks like help from that angle.
Maybe Edge versus Jey Uso later on tonight. How did this?
Sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection.
At FASTLINE against Daniel Bryan.
I just don't. And I have to win the Universal Championship, so this is. In my hand is the contract. I'm not feeling it. You don't deserve it. Contract, that's not the head of the table. Maybe I should be the seller of the island. Message for you. I'm gonna tap you. This match needs a special guest enforcer. I have a one-on-one match against you, Jey Uso. Official.
And Edge tossing Bryan out of the way for the Reigns-Bryan Championship match at FASTLINE.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest, the man who will 2021 Royal Rumble match and with SmackDown. Can you describe how it feels?
It's crazy, right? I mean, this show It's up The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship on this show. Championship and retire. So it's surreal, but it also middle of Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. Because I truly don't think he does. Even though he hit me with a running night and Jey Uso. Because I try while he's walking in Roman's shadow. I'm not trouble.
Sounds ready tonight.
It is Edge this Sunday at FASTLINE. Face division. That is what Seth Rollins is. But against two, Roman Reigns or Daniel Bryan will fight for WrestleMania.
Long. Do not miss your opportunity to be
out the window for WrestleMania. Edge has a chance to win the tag team. Here's the double. Leg drop! The leg drop! They've done it! They win the tag team title!
10 years. The Rated R Superstar will come the special ringside enforcer for the Universal
title right now. We know Edge is going to be in the to go. Edge and Hogan are both going to be at WrestleMania.
O'Neal to host the
business. And don't forget, Peacock is the official host.
Ruined it. It was Bianca's fault. I swear, I'm going to let you right now. I'm coming for you. I'm sorry. I want to know what you're going to do about it.
I'm going to go get a match with Bianca.
Seth Rollins front and center on Friday Night
SmackDown after a lengthy hike to the ring, surrounded the ring to greet me. Some of them might, but most of them probably don't. That's fine. They respect everything I've accomplished. Walked out on me. I respect, but there's one person, Cesaro. He stood right there. He embarrassed me. Finally figured out why. He's jealous of me at every single thing I do, that I am a WrestleMania man. The big difference between Cesaro and you knock me down, I stand right back. Really say the same thing.
Seth was humiliated by the swing 2 weeks ago. He had flashback.
Last lap. Boom! A massive stop. A second. Boom!
You're not on my level! And I'll make sure.
Who knows what Rollins would have done? What Dan?
No, wait, maybe it's all those reaching and reaching for that brass ring. You swung me. I can't me like that again. Because I'm taste of potential in the history.
Fighting words from Seth.
Disrespect. You come out here and interrupt me. But what I did to Cesaro is gonna happen. You respect me. Look, you're better than Cesaro. I know you respect me. You didn't stand out here. Shut up.
This is all Cesaro's fault. Cesaro disrespect.
Makes him pay.
Oh, just got.
Message of Seth Rollins, and you know, Corey, what many people Seth Rollins to take heed. Seth Rollins embarrassed and humiliated WrestleMania season, which means it's also Hall of Fame season, WWE Hall of Fame.
But this year on our podcast, Eric Bischoff will be joining the
Sending out their congratulations to Eric.
Immeasurable impact on the sports entertainment business.
Tag team champions.
For one fall, introducing first.
Into the Street Profits saved the Dawkins was able to
save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle at ringside. The tag team champions. Dolph Ziggler.
Hey, brother. I appreciate you got all those notes over there. And
come the Street Profits opponents tonight.
Roy Mysterio.
Mysterio.
So Dolph, Dominic and Ray against you guys and the Alpha matchup from last week. Corey, Dominic, and Ray were.
Sorry you have to sit through this again, Robert. Dominic would then doesn't take your breath away. Nothing will. This wasn't something that I was aware of, so please.
I think it felt.
Huh?
Just asking.
Okay.
Future tag team title opportunity. Nice takedown by Montez. They deserve some sort of rematch for the tag titles.
I love that. I feel like they are a great number 2 for this tag. Fighting an uphill battle, trying to get matches for fighting champions.
Oh, I don't know how to watch. And then number 2.
Here at ringside. How much
we're in the building.
Good.
Right here.
It did beat you last week. Am I correct?
It's going to be technical. It was an 8-man tag team contest. These are the
walkout.
Ooh, if you want to be technical, the street
By backstage.
Oh.
So you know what? We're out here doing your job, Cole.
That's technical. Technically, we are.
I think they just
You
believe
just
that
said it 3 times in a row instead of calling the action. Yeah,
Rey
you graduated
Mysterio
high school.
using his quickness here. What is Montez? And Rey got tagged. And Angelo. What a clothesline!
That might be it.
Right now, Dominic too.
Classic streets. They're still in the ring. Big surprise.
Rookie mistakes.
And ring, stealing the show longer than you had.
Oh, look at this
highlight.
first.
Kid might have it. Kid might have him.
Mysterio. That was impressive.
Street Profits want to fight. They can't even get to the #1 contender.
But look at Otis stomping his way down to the ring.
His family, his legacy, everything. Big fan behind it.
Tell me, you think that victory right there? No. Ray, we already lest you forget when a pancake.
Boys,
another rookie mistake.
By the Street Profits. Welcome, everybody.
Cheers.
what have you done for us?
Able now with Rey Mysterio up on the top rope.
This Rey guy has a big future ahead of him. I feel it, baby.
Nobody does it better. Out of there.
For a clean sweep here tonight.
You got to be backseat. Mysterios are up.
Rey now up to the top.
Wow. Otis may have just saved the matchup for him.
This he's ever done, probably.
And now Chad gave to Mysterio.
Looking all right a few minutes ago, too, right?
Otis is somebody
seen in that ring, ripping people in half, and there's this animal out there. So that amateur wrestling background, the man, and he's young.
So
it's almost as impressive as you guys out quicker than Oral Roberts knocked out Ohio State, brother.
So you guys a rematch, but they also were very non-committal when talking. Give them an opportunity?
We'll talk about it.
We will definitely So when we show up, we're in the building. You got a problem with us? We're right.
every last breath out of Mysterio. Is Rey biting him?
How?
Mysterio, God, man, that was malice.
Couple of weeks, nobody home though. Rey Mysterio rolling out a tag.
Got to get out of there.
Tag to Gable.
He's
tag
out.
to top.
Each and every time he steps between the ropes. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Dominic able to reverse pinfall.
Great balance by Dominic, landing on the second rope. Otis.
Again.
Rey Mysterio takes the fight to Otis outside the ring, but I don't think that was wide.
Into that barricade.
Here comes Dominic.
Otis is possessed. The family?
Intercepted.
No!
Skips a jet.
That amateur background, let's see.
Otis is now
away.
Look at Otis. Otis up from the second rope.
In theater movies.
Done. Academy with the win. So now have the
hell of a fight.
Dirty Dogs, another night, another.
You guys next.
Well, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. The time.
Well, we want to remind everyone it's available on Peacock and the WWE Network now.
Peacock app or head to peacocktv.com.
Exclusive home of Wrestle.
And you would think we're used to it by now, but yet again they managed to. So you would think by now we're used to. Oh, no. You thought what I asked you last week about being a part of this.
I'm still not sure.
Kevin, listen, just listen. It has 23 million subscribers on YouTube. This thing is going to be.
Just ask you this. Have you ever, whatever you need it to be, so. And I've never once heard you say that maybe, when.
Hearing this from you of all people, you've seen what they have done.
To start, please.
Who's they? Be a favor tonight. How about this? Come out tonight and be. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds.
And I'll tell you
okay.
what. If you don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Bryan could punch his right now.
Limited combo and single tickets are now.
Money in the bank for the world.
Michael, he's become world champion like this before. Ultimate opportunist has done it. Edge has changed the landscape.
Edge Superstar competes on SmackDown, but for the Universal Championship match at FASTLINE.
Box is brought to you by Progressive. Speaking of coming Sunday, streaming live on the WWE Network, the winner of this match will
main event or Edge later tonight.
What a night. In tonight's main event in 10 years. Universal Championship match against Roman Reigns at FASTLINE. You know, thing in his power to make sure Roman Reigns, he wouldn't need that help. Ultimate opportunist. He, anything, is to face Roman Reigns. And I get, and Edge thinks between me and Edge. He thinks he can prove it this Sunday at FASTLINE. Roman Reigns tap out.
Comment there has indeed drawn the ire. The Universal Champion.
Monday Night SmackDown is Universal Champion through fear. We're about to find out, luckily.
You're gonna tap me out. Look, DB. Deserving to be in the main event of WrestleMania. I can deal with these little. He's got a better chance of sprouting wings and flying out of here like a little bird. One in my entire career has ever tap out to any man. Tap out to somebody like you. Make no mistake. Things that you say about yourself, the head of the table. Here's the thing. Everybody thinks they're invincible until they lose. Here's the thing. I'm going to break you of your delusions, and here's the thing. But if you tap out for the Universal Championship at FASTLINE.
By the challenger this Sunday, Brian. Do you poke Roman against it? But in this case, you're absolutely right. Live on the WWE Network and main event WrestleMania. The question is, who's going to be the special?
What about what we have on tap? Some would call this.
It's time for perhaps the least anticipated object in a match no one asked to see when King Corbin takes on Sami Zayn.
Did you hear?
Yes, tell them about it.
WWE Network.
It's been called the least anticipated match in SmackDown history, and his documentary that he's building around this is caught earlier this week. Logan Paul said he's going to check out SmackDown history. Sami Zayn versus King Corbin. This has caught the attention of YouTuber, podcaster to check out the documentary. I would like to know if Sami's conspiracy theories. Kevin Owens joining us now at
Michael.
what do you think about the Sami Zayn?
Outside of this place, and
You guys have. You have to know something. I mean, you've got to be able to. Can you put yourself in Sami's shoes? If you've got virtually everybody.
bring me a proof, I'll be on his side. I'll have his back.
Did you anticipated match in history?
I did hear that.
Focus not just at Sami, but at King Corbin.
Yeah,
so let's be clear. Kevin, Sami did say, if you don't see anything fishy out here,
Evidence of what he's saying here.
well, that was to his advantage, and the official caught him. The eye poke by Sami Zayn using the official. King Corbin so far.
I meant if he wouldn't be trying stuff like this.
And Corbin now. Did you see anything?
He saw some pretty great officiating, if anything.
That's exactly what somebody who is part of the conspiracy would say.
You see that?
I saw it. I did. No, you had him.
The ref was all over me, man.
Yeah, the ref was making the rush. Dust yourself off. You need to calm down.
Sami absolutely outrageous.
Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate that.
Open your eyes! Open your eyes! Come on. Hey, come on. I thought you were smarter than that.
Kevin, okay? I don't know. Well, got.
Oh my goodness! Right behind the ear.
Talk to me. You started all of this. Why? He doesn't want to see the truth. That.
On the left, the Intercontinental Champion Big E. On the right, his challengers. Next.
Come on, Randy. Come play. Take me out of it.
That is exactly
the show.
It is a big one. The King of Strong.
That matchup to the match that will happen for the Intercontinental Cruz to successfully defend his Intercontinental title.
Cruz. Apollo Crews with an emphatic statement. Champion. This side of Apollo Crews is the most dangerous.
He challenged Apollo Crews to an Intercontinental Champion
this Sunday at FASTLINE.
the Intercontinental Champion Big E and his challenge personal. Do either of you think there's any chance that
it's all about reconciliation? All I want to talk about is vengeance. You have 2 days, and I appreciate. I take those 2 days and I enjoy. I take those 2 very short days. It's dark. Sunday, I'm going to retain my Intercontinental. You that you deserve.
Before talking to Nigerian royalty with such disrespect coming out of your mouth, do you understand what I'm saying to you? Nigerian proverb, my great-grandfather to threaten him. And that is exactly at FASTLINE. And you will see the Nigerian war have what I deserve. Me as I stand over your mangled body beyond.
There's no waiting for Sunday. We ain't gonna wait till Sunday, man.
You asking for this, huh? You asking for You want to play with me? Apollo, you want to? Yeah! This what you wanted, huh? Let's see you!
this Sunday at FASTLINE. FASTLINE at WrestleMania. Tickets are now on sale.
Available if you've ever wanted to experience the great to miss out on Raymond James Stadium.
The Bianca Belair.
And tonight, Friday Night Smack Insurance. Bianca Belair set for action, but she is set.
The boss, Sasha Banks, as they challenge the reigning.
Will face Lashley for the WWE title at WrestleMania. It's barred.
The last few weeks on Monday Night Raw, those two.
Accompanied by Nia Jax. She is one half.
Night with Shayna and Nia may have cost Nia the SmackDown Women's title.
Yes, Alexa Bliss goes one-on-one with the
among men, Braun Strowman in a match this Sunday.
I don't know what the hell he's thinking.
So, Belair's partner Sunday, and the woman she faces for it is for the Universal Championship. The winner
will find out later tonight here on SmackDown whether force her this Sunday at FASTLINE. What I want to know is what's Banks
out here, because you just told Bianca she's got this. She's going to watch Shayna Baszler tonight. Nia Jax is still at ringside. Now, women's title earlier on.
I think that's a fair assumption. It could have been a miss.
Kinds of problems with the Raw Women's Champion Asuka this past.
The irresistible force standing tall over the
being dragged back into the ring by Shayna Baszler. Meanwhile, I believe taking a cue out of Sasha Banks' playbook. And they believe they should be in line for a tag team. And now Natalya and Tamina right out here table.
That's right.
Bianca trying to fight her way back into this thing.
Tamina and Natalya. Wow.
This is certainly one way to get the attention of the champion.
If you're a WWE Network subscriber, just keep
PeacockTV.com/WWE and sign up.
WrestleMania.
I knew that I was wrestling on losing feeling in my arms. That I have to retire. The World Heavyweight Championship. It's been one hell of a.
For the first time in 10 years,
the following contest is scheduled for one-star superstar. Hey!
WrestleMania, he's going to take on the Universal Champion, but who's the ringside enforcer for the Bryan Reigns? First time in 10 years in action on Friday. So this is what is at WWE Network and Peacock at Fast tonight between Edge and Uso. We'll decide who will be the will have some authority in the match on Sunday. As Uso ringside, Daniel, welcome. Plenty to talk about. You know, you've said a lot of things over the past couple of weeks. One of the things, you want to take on anyone for the Universal title? Why does he want Roman?
He doesn't think he can beat me. and he thinks he can for the past several months. That's one of the reasons I want to fight
Were to win this match is to not have Jey Uso to deal with. You're no Edge going for a submission hold here, and Uso gets out of harm's way.
People at ringside, you know, Jey Uso is always going to try stuff over my career, and I'm willing to deal with this.
Position went the entire distance to earn his opportunity. Cousin Jey Uso, and now striking from behind. He has an enforced. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, that I earned a Universal Championship match this Sunday at FASTLINE. I don't know if you guys are noticing this. Edge is
now favoring his ribs, and now Jey section that Uso is working on now with that blow, and now Edge. Jey Uso going to stalk and dismantle. Look out, incoming Jey Uso. So now driving plan. Jey Uso in control. The winner of this match, Daniel Bryan, joining us at ringside. And it goes into the match with Roman Reigns Sunday. Daniel, you win. Oh my God, again working the midsection of Edge. But that's a lot of things. You guaranteed a victory. You guaranteed that you
set your aspirations higher, they're not worth setting at all with elite grapplers. Anybody who spent a ton of time
may be close to tapping out. Corey, this has been all Jey Uso, the right-hand man. Look at the welts on the ribs forming.
Well, not only that, Jey Uso's been wrestling every single week to play on his cardio.
Oh my goodness, rib first. What do you have to do to get back in this?
One thing, Edge
qualified.
Oh, that's going to make it hard for Edge to breathe for sure.
Jey Uso for the worst, many people say, however.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. He's vicious. But Roman Reigns never helps Jey Uso. You don't see.
You're the head of the table. You have certain authority, certain power.
In the ribs.
Right to the ribs. That is great wherewithal by Step up Enziguri. To your point, Corey, he changed. Oh, and a collision. Both superstars. Here's the injured, maybe his shoulder or clavicle. Boom. Almost a year of his career after sustaining injury at WrestleMania. Going to learn a lot about Edge now. Look at the battered midsection of the Rated R. Edge experiencing that firsthand right now.
Oh, look at him targeting that shoulder. That was a knee.
Ringside enforcer this Sunday at.
That was pinpoint. Absolutely.
And a Samoan drop and red on the corner Sunday, and a kick out by Edge. Jey Uso is in Roman Reigns' corner.
Yeah, absolutely. If Jey Uso wins this match, you know that
better the devil you know than the one you don't situation.
Absolutely. Look at that Hurricane Rana off the top rope by Edge.
Kick out at 2 by Reigns' cousin. Landing. Edge came down on his feet, as is Uso. Jey now went for a super. Does Edge have enough left in the tank to make the cover? Can he keep in the face of Edge? Jey better wake up soon. Edge down top rope. Uso with a frog splash. If Uso can capitalize, he'll be the special. Take another look at this. Full run. But if it weren't for the shoulder injury that Jey appeared wrestling, that's the man Edge that you'll face in WrestleMania Enforcer Sunday. Here is your winner. Let's take another look. Opening the door long enough to slam it shut. Who will be lurking on the outside of your Universal for the Universal title.
You want me to come tap you out right now?
Step up and tap me. An ambush by Uso. And again, Reigns' cousin. Will that be the scene Sunday? Will Roman... The show. It is a big one. The King of Strong matchup to the match that will happen for the Intercontinental to successfully defend his Intercontinental title. Apollo Crews with an emphatic statement. Champion. This side of Apollo Crews is the most dangerous. He challenged Apollo Crews to an Intercontinental Champion this Sunday at FASTLINE. The Intercontinental Champion Big E and his challenge personal. Do either of you think there's any chance that
it's all about reconciliation? All I want to talk about is vengeance. You have 2 days, and I appreciate. I take those 2 days and I enjoy. I take those 2 very short days. It's dark. Sunday, I'm going to retain my Intercontinental. You that you deserve.
Before talking to Nigerian royalty with such disrespect coming out of your mouth, do you understand what I'm saying to you? Nigerian proverb, my great-grandfather to threaten him. And that is exactly FASTLINE. And you will see the Nigerian war have what I deserve. Me as I stand over your mangled body, Beyond.
There's no waiting for Sunday. We ain't gonna wait for Sunday, man. You asking for this, huh? You asking for, huh? You want to play with me? Paula, you want to mess? Yeah! This what you wanted, huh? Let's see you!
This Sunday at FASTLINE. FASTLINE at WrestleMania. Tickets are now on sale.
If you've ever wanted to experience the great to miss out on Raymond James Stadium. The Bianca Belair.
And tonight, Friday Night Smack Insurance. Bianca Belair set for action, but she is set.
The boss, Sasha Banks, as they challenge the reigning.
Will face Lashley for the WWE title at WrestleMania. Barred.
The last few weeks on Monday Night Raw, those two. Accompanied by Nia Jax. She is one half.
Tonight with Shayna and Nia may have cost Nia the SmackDown Women's title.
Yes, Alexa Bliss goes one-on-one with the
among men, Braun Strowman in a match this Sunday.
I don't know what the hell he's thinking.
So Belair's partner Sunday, and the woman she faces for it is for the Universal Championship. The
we will find out later tonight here on SmackDown whether force her this Sunday at FASTLINE. What I want to know is what's Bank
out here, because you just told Bianca she's got this. She's going to watch Shayna Baszler tonight. Nia Jax is still at ringside. Now, women's title earlier on.
I think that's a fair assumption. It could have been a miss.
Kinds of problems with the Raw Women's Champion Asuka this past.
The irresistible force standing tall over the
being dragged back into the ring by Shayna Baszler. Meanwhile, I believe taking a cue out of Sasha Banks' playbook. And they believe they should be in line for a tag team. And now Natalya and Tamina right out here table.
That's right.
Bianca trying to fight her way back into this thing.
Tamina and Natalya. Wow.
This is certainly one way to get the attention of the champion.
If you're a WWE Network subscriber, just keep
PeacockTV.com/WWE and sign up.
WrestleMania.
I knew that I was wrestling on losing feeling in my arms. That I have to retire. Push the World Heavyweight Championship. It's been one hell of a
for the first time in 10 years,
the following contest is scheduled for one-star superstar.
WrestleMania, he's going to take on the Universal Champion, but who's the ringside enforcer for the Brian Reigns? First time in 10 years in action on Friday. So this is what is at WWE Network and Peacock at Fast tonight between Edge and Uso. We'll decide who will be the will have some authority in the match on Sunday. As Uso ringside, Daniel, welcome. Plenty to talk about. You know, you've said a lot of things over the past couple of weeks. One of the things you want to take on anyone for the Universal title. Why does he want Roman?
He doesn't think he can beat me. And he thinks he can pass several months. That's one of the reasons I want to fight Roman.
War to win this match is to not have Jey Uso to deal with. You're no.
Jed's going for a submission hold here, and Uso gets out of harm's way.
People at ringside, you know, Jey Uso is always going to try stuff over my career, and I'm willing to deal with this.
Position went the entire distance to earn his opportunity. Jey Uso, and now striking from behind.
He has an enforcer. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, that I earned a Universal Championship match this Sunday at FASTLINE. I don't know if you guys are noticing this. Edge is
now favoring his ribs,
and now Jey section that Uso is working on now with that blow. And now Edge.
Jey Uso going to stalk and dismantle. Look out, incoming Jey Uso.
Uso now driving.